Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop. How are you all? Hope you're having a good day or night, wherever you may be around the world. Okay, so a little bit about myself, background. I've been a professional fortune teller since 1990, and I specialize in tarot, astrology, palmistry, and other forms of divination. So in this video, I wanted to look at what's next for Donald Trump. In previous videos, I did predict that Trump would lose the election. If you would like to go and have a look at those videos. So in this video, I wanted to look at the next steps, what's going to happen to Donald Trump, and let's see what we get. Okay, I'm going to use my yellow tarot with keywords. Okay. We're going to see what's next for Donald Trump. Now that he's no longer Potus, what are the next steps for him? Okay, so this is the Ten of Swords. So that shows someone who's let down, feels stabbed in the back. Oops. Ace of Pentacles, but he's still got a bit of fight left in him. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, a new idea. So it looks like destruction and letdown, followed by a new beginning, new idea. Okay, this is probably him having a bit of a rest as well. This card to me, the Nine of Coins, usually means some time out, time to enjoy himself, possibly being in Mar-a-Lago or wherever he's living. It's a bit like some time to just be out of the public eye. Maybe be with nature a little bit, possibly walking around in nature. Okay, the Empress is an interesting card. Empress is usually to do with women and mothering and motherhood and being looked after. Perhaps he's going to be looked after, cared for, but then he's feeling sorrowful. Now the Empress could also be a bit of Melania as well, because it's the wife and the mother of his child. So, okay, so if I recoup, he feels disappointed and let down. And if we look at the word, we actually see here defeat, failure, disappointment, pain, suffering, betrayed, disaster, hurt. Darkness before the dawn and destroyed. But then he comes up with a new idea. And then he's got luxury, fine taste, wealth, prosperity, some time out. The Empress is about abundance, productivity, gestation. Perhaps he's thinking of a new idea to give birth to. That could also be, like I said, his wife and perhaps his family. But then it shows sorrow and feeling outcast, not welcome, poverty, illness, unwanted. So he possibly feels unwanted even by the area that he's living. Now these two could also represent Mar-a-Lago, sort of like his home base and his wealth. And it shows possibly he may be facing some problems with living in Mar-a-Lago as well. I could just sort of put that in as well in this reading. So judging from these cards, it doesn't look like a lot's really happening. I think it's just suggesting that he's going to create some new ideas, but it also shows there's money loss. I mean, this one's good, abundant money, and then we end on a loss card. So now I'm going to try some Lenomon cards. We're going to see the same, I'm going to ask the same question. And this reading's for the next 12 months. So 2021 for Donald Trump. What's he going to do? What's next for him? Ship. Okay, ship looks like moving into a new horizon. And the ship is usually about going forward in life too. Moving, could be traveling, but then we've got the clouds. And the clouds shows confusion. It's almost like the ship, his forward movements are full of confusion. He has to cut through the confusion with the scythe. So going forward is confusing. He has to cut through this confusion. friend. The dog is friends, possibly supporters, helpful people. And then we have the garden, and that's the public. Again, we've got the garden vibe with Donald Trump. It's almost like the last reading also had a feeling of garden with the 9 of coins and the Empress, and this one's got the actual garden, dog in the garden. So possibly he's just going to take some time out to really recuperate, actually. Possibly he may spend some time golfing or being out in nature just to reconnect himself to his well-being and mental well-being. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting garden references to be talking about Donald Trump. I don't really see him as someone who's really into gardening, but that seems to be what the cards are showing, being out in nature. Now let's do the sum total. Sum total, so we've got 3 plus 6 plus 10 plus 18 plus 20 equals 57. 5 plus 7 equals 12. 12, so let's look for number 12. This is my Cartomancy Lenomon deck, by the way. 12, there it is, last card, wouldn't you know it. Okay, 12 is the birds. Now, I would have said Twitter. I would have said he was going to spend a lot of time on Twitter, but he doesn't have his Twitter account anymore. So this could be just him somehow communicating, finding a new way of communicating and trying to keep himself involved in all of the conversations and political stuff that's going on. But a lot of it's just talking with the birds. Okay, so now I'm going to ask the Hand of Fate cards to tell me about Donald Trump in 2021. So these are the Hand of Fate cards that I've designed. I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want to buy the cards. Okay, so let's have a look at what the Hand of Fate want to say. Teardrops. So obviously he's lost and he's sad. Lots of tears. Diamonds. Diamonds are money. Diamonds are forever as well. So this shows that he still has wealth, and though he's experienced sorrow, he still has strength and stability. Diamonds are strong. Okay. And the cross, the George cross, is to do with courage. Diamond can also be money. So it looks like he has to kind of be strong with his money by the looks of this. And Clover, he still has a bit of life in him. Clover is similar to the Ace of Wands that he had in the tarot. It's a bit like a sense of new life, new beginning. And then we have the stars. The stars represent someone who is hopeful and perhaps dreaming. So if I summarize, it shows that he's had a lot of tears. He's still got wealth, money, strength. He has to be courageous. He still has a bit of fight left in him with the Clover, a bit of luck as well, and it's in the stars. So at this point, my feelings are that the cards, the whole 3 decks, don't really want to say a lot. I think it's a bit of a timeout year for Donald Trump. Possibly it's a year that he's just going to formulate ideas and talk to people and possibly see what's possible for himself. But I'm not really getting a lot of action in these cards. Maybe it's a time for him to recuperate and pull his money and resources together and try to figure out what the best path forward for him is. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.